Best analogy I have for this, um, I went to racing, car racing, rally racing school when I was training, when I was right after graduating high school. I was waiting to um, get to university here in the U.S. as an immigrant student, and for several months, I spent all of my time learning how to drive a rally car through gravel and mud and so on. And one of the earliest lessons when you're driving a performance car, like 400 or 500 horsepower, is you always focus on where you want the car to go. The natural inclination of people is when a car's spinning out of control is to identify the danger, like a tree or a light pole or a ditch, and they stare at that ditch, and then they're just fiddling with their arms trying to get the car to not hit that ditch. But the overwhelming result of that is, guess what? You're going to end up in the ditch, or you're going to end up wrapped around that tree, because that's all you're focused on. It's like all of your effort is going towards that. Instead, as a professional driver, what you have to do is focus on where you want the car to go. So if my car, hydroplanes on the highway, it starts spinning out, I am focused on the lines in the middle of the highway. I'm focused on bringing a car back in line with those lines. I'm not focused on the other cars. I'm not focused on anything I cannot control, right? So all I can control is a car. And so there's a process that saves you from that. Now, I'm a hypocrite in saying this, because my first race, I took a really nice rally car and I crashed it, rolled it frontwards down a slope, like tumbling down a slope on my first race. That was my glorious entry and immediate exit out of that world. But so I couldn't apply it in practice, even though I trained for it. But what you're doing here, the analogy is that what you're doing is you're so focused on the withdrawal from it's not prop, from your funded account. It's not prop. Prop, you don't pay a dime to participate. So this is a funded account. You're so focused on taking money out of a funded account, you're just so attached to that end that every possible trigger, emotional trigger, that's going to send you careening over that slope like I did, is going to happen, because your success in trading is heavily predicated on detachment.